The long-awaited evacuation of thousands of fighters, activists and civilians began in Aleppo. The four-stage operation will move the wounded first, then activists, and after that, fighters and their families. Buses lined up in Al Ramusi crossing all morning on Thursday before they moved out, signaling the end of more than 4 years of fighting. The deal came after ferocious clashes as the Syrian army and its allies pushed into eastern Aleppo, taking over nearly all of the rebel-held district.
As a result of the offensive, militants have been pushed out of almost all of the districts that have been under their control. The Syrian army liquidated over 900 terrorists and destroyed dozens of military equipment units.
The agreement includes a simultaneous evacuation of the sick and wounded from two towns in Idlib province, Foua and Kefraya. Both have been under a rebel siege since March 2015, leading to hundreds of thousands of civilians in Syria trapped by the fighting.
700,000 people in 15 besieged areas beyond East Aleppo, and they are a symbol of this lack of presence, lack of protection. All of the parties on the ground are guilty of blocking access for international humanitarian workers.
The Syrian government takeover of Aleppo is viewed by many as a turning point in the bloody Syrian conflict, a point echoed in the statement made by Syria's President Bashar al-Assad on Thursday.
I think after liberating Aleppo, we will say not only Syrian situation, but also the regional and international situation is different before liberating Aleppo and after it. Here, time became history. Aleppo converted time into history.
The agreement to allow more than 1,000 wounded persons a way out is believed to have been negotiated with regional and international players like Russia and Turkey.
As of now, 1,150 civilians and wounded have been evacuated from Aleppo and reached Idlib. We will continue to monitor the ceasefire and evacuation process closely.
With these buses leaving eastern Aleppo, it signals one chapter of the Syrian war may be over, but much more remains to be done. With the evacuation of rebels from Aleppo, many Syrians wonder if this is the end of violence in a city that was deemed the world's most dangerous. Syria remains a country in crisis, and Aleppo is one of many besieged towns where living with uncertainty has become part of everyday life. Alaa Ebrahim, CCTV, Damascus.